So here comes Saul Terrence.
This bout is
one of the hottest chicks. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. A hook scores. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Just missed with that hook. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Punch, counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Have to be a... Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Desperation mode here, gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
There's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. And he misses with that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Don't want to trade shots. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's why the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt. Look.
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford's legs are all over the place! And down goes Crawford! Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time!
You're right, son! What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4. And you still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
You all right? You're out.
So it's on.